Well, Danny and I are hoping to get a little bit of tea out of you as it pertains to the recently filmed Vanderpump Rules reunion. What we're most interested in, Lisa, is the relationship between Ariana and Lala. Apparently, Ariana eviscerated Lala. They're no longer friends. What is your take on the situation, and are you so heartbroken to see that they're no longer as close as they once were?
Oh, I wouldn't say Ariana eviscerated Lala.
Oh, was it, see, that's what I was confused about because Lala's got that lethal mouth, which we
Oh,
love. We love her for that. So I was like, was it the other way? Did Lala eviscerate Ariana?
It was very complicated because when we jumped into that, there was a lot of heightened feelings. Still, look, it was very difficult for me, and I talked very honestly about the whole suicide and of my brother. I didn't go into depth about that, but I talked about how I'd been involved with suicide prevention, and then my brother had committed suicide, and then for Tom to actually saying that he had suicide ideation because he felt the whole world was against
yeah.
him, which it was. When they're talking about it at the Adele concert, Adele is in a break, and the White House correspondents talk about it, and CNN are running. It was too much. So I
Yeah.
tried to facilitate some kind of cohesion, but still, Ariana and Tom were living in the same house. So how could you then draw a line and say, guys, you're not allowed to see him when they're living in the same house, even though they would book times when they could go to the kitchen? I mean, look, yeah, like I've given you television that you thought over the years you would never see. You'd always say, what the who would do that? You catch him cheating while he's still living in the same house, make an appointment to go downstairs to the kitchen. I
No.
don't know.
I
So
I
don't know.
don't
basically, Lala and Ariana were fighting over Ariana sort of spending time with
the,
Sandoval.
the reunion goes like this. You start to understand it a little bit, and then when it comes to the end, you're like, woo.
Ooh.
It was like a great ending, a great thought
Ooh.
out production wise of how they kind of showed the last, but you'll see, it's good.
And we do you feel at the end of the reunion we'll understand now why Lala's wasted no time letting the world know about how she feels RE, Katie, and Ariana, not really vibing with them at all?
I don't think Lala ever wastes any time letting anybody know what she feels, which is kind of why we like her. I've always been a big proponent of supporting
Oh,
Lala. I
give them
think
Lala.
Lala and James Kennedy have just been a great addition to that show.
Oh.
Do you think that Ariana and Lala have what it takes to mend their friendship? Do you think there is potential
I
for
mean,
them to make up?
have you seen how those dynamics change? They change quicker than most people change your underwear. I mean, like, well, you just think, I got this now. That's never going to happen. The lines in the sand, and then they jump over it. So this group is they're very outspoken, but also pretty forgiving. I mean, what if you think what we've been through?
That's true. It is kind of like a big family where you're just like, you kind of like, well, this is my family. We gotta, you can't pick them really. You're just kind of with them through it all. So hopefully they can mend
They've
some things.
grown up together. People,
Yeah.
that was the magic of the show right at the beginning.